ሁሉንም መማር እፈልጋለሁ ያ ግዴታችን ነው
They all have meaning behind it. Your struggle has a meaning behind it.
Once you understand the faith you have to be a defender of
The history behind it, when you understand the reason why we do it, the reason why we fast, the reason why we do these things.
ብዙ አይነት you have to hold the sacraments, obtained by the sacraments.
ለመጀመሪያ ጊዜ ነው
ሁላችን አንድ ስለሆንን በጣም ደስ ይላል
I think two things for me. The first thing is I became friends with a lot of Ethiopians, so I eventually was actually going, before I converted, I was actually going to an Ethiopian Pentecostal church. That was the biggest turning point of why I wanted to convert to Orthodoxy. Papa sa ipi skoposat like even during like Ahadu, like it's like to hear it is really beautiful.
በእናቱ የስፔንና የጣሊያን ዝርያ ያለው በአባቱ ጥቁር አሜሪካዊ የሆነ በትውልድ የአሜሪካ ተወላጅ ነው። ስለ ኢትዮጵያ ኦርቶዶክስ ተዋሕዶ ቤተክርስቲያን በመስማት ከፕሮቴስታንት እምነት የተመለሰ ነው። ስለ ኢትዮጵያ ፈጽሞ ሰምቶ አያውቅም። በኢትዮጵያም ዘመድ የለውም። ነገር ግን ወደኛ ሀገር መጥቶ የሃይማኖት ስርዓታችንን ለማየት ኢትዮጵያን ለመጎብኘት አገራችን ገብቷል። ለዚህም ትልቅ ሚና የተጫወቱት ጓደኞቹ ዲያቆን ነብዩና ዲያቆን ብሩክ ናቸው። ለእርሱ ወደ ኦርቶዶክስ ቤተክርስቲያን መምጣት ትልቁን ሚና የወሰደው እጅግ የምንወደው ወንድማችን ዲያቆን ምህረት ነው። ዛሬ ከዚህ ልጅ ጋር ቆይታ አድርጋለሁ። ጓደኛውም አብሮት ኢትዮጵያ መጥቷል። ከእርሱ ጋር ቆይታ አድርገዋል። በእነርሱ ቤት አርፈዋል። አብረው ይበላሉ፣ አብረው ይጠጣሉ። ኢትዮጵያን አብረው እየጎበኙ ዛሬም ከኔ ጋር በስቱዲዮ ተገናኝተን ልዩ ቆይታ እናደርጋለን። እንድትከታተሉ እንግዲህ በዛሬው መርሃ ግብራችን ከአሜሪካ ልዩ እንግዶችን ይዤላችሁ መጥቻለሁ። ሁላችንም በመረጃ መረቦች ስንቀባበለው እንደነበረው ዲያቆን ምህረትን እናውቀዋለን። ዲያቆን ምህረት በሃርቫርድ ዩኒቨርሲቲ ተማሪ የነበረ ተጨማሪ ደግሞ ከታዋቂው የፕሮቴስታንት አስተማሪ ጋር የተከራከረና እንደዚሁ ደግሞ የኢትዮጵያ ኦርቶዶክስ ተዋሕዶ ቤተክርስቲያን በክብር ያከበረችው በብፁዕ አባታችን እውቅና የተሰጠው ታዋቂ ልጃችን ነው። በሱ አማካኝነት በርከት ያሉ የአሜሪካ ተወላጆች ትውልደ አሜሪካውያን ወደ ክርስትና እምነት እየመጡ ነው። ስለ ሃይማኖታችን፣ ስለ ኢትዮጵያ ኦርቶዶክስ ተዋሕዶ ቤተክርስቲያን እየጠየቁ ነው። ዛሬም በሁለት ትልልቅ ወጣቶች ትልቅነት በስራ ነውና በሁለት ወጣቶች ተከብቤ አለሁኝ። አንደኛ ነብዩ ይባላል፣ አንደኛው ደግሞ ቴረት ይባላል። ሁለቱንም ዛሬ አግኝቻቸዋለሁ። ነብዩ በክህነት በዲቁና የሚያገለግል ትውልደ ኢትዮጵያዊ በዜግነት አሜሪካዊ የሆነ ወንድማችን ነው። እንደዚሁም ደግሞ ቴረት ቅርብ ጊዜ ወደ ኢትዮጵያ ኦርቶዶክስ ተዋሕዶ ቤተክርስቲያን የተቀላቀለ ወንድማችን ነው። ከተጠመቀ 8 ዓመት ሆኖታል። ከሁለቱም ጋር ውይይትን አደርጋለሁ። ከቴረት ጋር በእንግሊሽ ኮንቨርሴሽን ይኖረናል። ከነብዩ ጋር ደግሞ በአማርኛ አወራለሁ። ስለዚህ ሁለቱንም ቋንቋ ነው የምጠቀመው። አብራችሁኝ እንድትቆዩ ጋብዛለሁ። መልካም ቆይታ ይሁንላችሁ። So Terat, welcome. I would like to say welcome. This is Bahira Tawat Television. This is a special TV program, and my name is Theodros, which is emperor and diacon in Ethiopia. This is my greeting time. Let me ask you, how was your journey in Ethiopia?
Thank you so much. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
My journey in Ethiopia it's really been amazing, especially seeing how embedded Christianity is into the culture. We see everywhere, like we even see signs like Bole Medallion 2 kilometers away, or like if you go to a restaurant, you can ask for like its own menu. But like in America, like you don't have these things. Like so, it's really beautiful for me at least to see all the churches, see how embedded the religion is into the culture. So yeah.
Yeah. This is for your first time to visit Ethiopia, yeah.
Yes, it's my first time. It's my first time in Africa in general.
Really?
So yeah, it's been a really amazing experience. I think I've been here for almost a month now.
Oh, it's good. So let's go to ነብዩ ወደ ነብዩ ልመለስ። ነብዩ እንዴት ነህ? እንኳን ደህና መጣህ ልልህ እወዳለሁ። ራስህን እባክህ አስተዋውቅ።
ዲያቆን ነብዩ እባላለሁ። የዩኒቨርሲቲ ተማሪ ነኝ። 3 ዓመት ከኢትዮጵያ እንደማየው አዲስ ነገር ተለይቶብኛል። አዲስ ሆኖብኛል። እኔ ባለፈው 7 ዓመት የመጣሁት ያጎቴ ሰርግ ነበር እና ሀገሩ ምናምን እያየሁት ተለየተብኝ። አዲስ ሆኖ መንገዱም አየሩ ምናምን አዲስ ሆኖ ገርሞኝ ነበር እና አንዱ ደስ የሚለኝ ሁል ጊዜ ስመጣ የሰዎች የዋህነት ናይስነት የሆኑት ደስ ይለኛል። እንዳለው ቴዲ እንዳለው ሃይማኖቱም በሀገሩ ስለሆነ ለኛ በጣም ነው የሚመቸን። ያው እዛ አዲስ ሀገር ስለሆነ የተለየ ሶሳይቲ ስለሆነ ያው የራስን ነገር በራስን የምታደርገው እንደ ሀገር አታደርገው። ጾም ሲሆን ሀገሩ በሙሉ ነው እዚህ የሚጾመው። በዓላት ሲሆኑ አብራችሁ ነው የምታከብሩት። እዛ በራስህ ነው የምታደርገው። ወይንም ከቤተ ክርስቲያን ያሉት ኮሚኒቲ ወይም ህብረት ነው አብራችሁ የምታደርጉ። ግን ሌላው ሰው የሌላ ነገር ነው። ሁላችን የሌላ ዜግነት ስለሆንን ትንሽ ይከብዳል በዛ። ግን እዚህ ስትመጣ ያው ሁላችን አንድ ስለሆንን በጣም ደስ ይላል እውነት ለመናገር።
ወይ እንግዲህ ለመጀመሪያ ጊዜ ነው ለሁለተኛ ጊዜ ነው አንተ ስትመጣ ወደ ኢትዮጵያ። በህፃንነትህ ነው የወጣኸው። እንዴት ነበር አስተዳደግ እዛ ያለ ሁኔታ? ከዛ ለቤተክርስቲያን ደግሞ ኤክስፖዝ መሆን አለ። እሱ ነገር እንዴት መጣ ወደ አንተ ልመልሰው?
በልጅነቴ ያው ወላጆቼ የሃይማኖተኛ ሰው ስለሆኑ በሃይማኖት ውስጥ ነው ያሳድጉኝ። ያው በሱ ስላደግኩኝ ብዙ ችግር እንዳየሁት እዛ ብዙም አላጋጠመኝም ለተመናገር እና እሱ ነው አንዳንዴ በጣም የምኮራባቸው እና አፕሪሺየት የማደርገው። በሃይማኖት ውስጥ ብዙ ነገር በአንተ ላይ አይደርሱብም ስለምታውቀው። ያው ኃጢአት ምን እንደሆነ ትክክል የምታደርገው ወይ መጥፎ ነገር ስለምታውቀው ወደዛ ውስጥ አይነት ነገር ውስጥ አትገባም። በሱ ላይ በጣም ነው ማመሰግነው ወላጆቼ። ግን ያው ሳደግ ያው ብዙም እንዳልኩት ቅድም ያው ብዙም በቤተ ክርስቲያን ውስጥ ያው እንዳልኩት 2 ፎቅ ነው የኛ ቤተ ክርስቲያን። በልጅነቴ ያው በመጀመሪያ ውስጥ ነው በመጀመሪያ ፎቅ ውስጥ ያው ቅዳሴ ዝም ብዬ የተደረገ የቀደስኩኝ ብዙም ፍላጎት አልነበረኝም። ግን እላይ ስሄድኩ በኋላ ያው ፍላጎቱ እየጨመረ እየመጣ ከእንትን በኋላ ከፊት ኮንኩ በኋላ በኮምፒውተር ላይ ኮንኩ በኋላ ቅዳሴው በደንብ እያየሁት በደንብ ፊደሉን ዜማኑን በደንብ እየሰማሁት እየቀለለኝ የመጣ ነበር። ከዛ በኋላ ነው ያው የዲቁና መቀበል የፈለኩት እና ከዛ በኋላ ያው እዚህ ደርሰናል እና የሌላ ሰው ኢንፍሉዌንስ ያው በዛ ላይ ነው ያደረስኩት።
በጣም ጥሩ። ወደ ቴንስ ልመለስ። So does really match what you imagined back in America?
Okay. Yeah. So I had a lot of friends who are Ethiopian, so they kind of told me what it's going to be like. So I kind of got a good idea already of what it would be like. But what really surprised me is the dedication that a lot of people have to the church, and like for example, or like and how it's so built into to everything. It's built into the culture. Like you see people walk by church and make the sign of the cross. You see all these things, all the beautiful churches. People have told me about it, but I couldn't really picture it until I actually got here. So I couldn't really get a full understanding of what that's actually like.
So it's good. I think your journey is perfect and it's good. So your imagination is good or not? It's not.
It's good. I think I have a lot of my friends. They kind of say a lot of good things about it. So here and there you hear some bad things, but predominantly I feel like a lot of my friends tell me good things about how much fun I'm gonna have, how beautiful the religion is, the church is here. So I feel like I had a good image of it going into it.
On this point, and how was your experience celebrating a holiday in America? So can you tell us this?
So celebrating the holidays here, I think it's definitely a big difference. Just considering like the amount of people that go. Like for example, like we'll go to Mahali, like start later in America. There's not that many people here, but I remember our first time. Which holiday was it? Our first holiday? Gabriel, yeah. So our first time, we came a little bit late at 10 p.m. But just seeing how many people are already there, it's so beautiful, and it's really surprising to me. It's a lot to get used to. How many people are so dedicated? They come early, and a lot of this, like you don't see that in America. Like the Mahalites start late. You don't see that many people there. So I feel like for me, that was a really beautiful experience to see how dedicated the people are.
What was the most touching spiritual moment you witnessed during the celebration?
I think two things for me. The first thing is, like I said before, we walked in late. We walked in at 10 p.m. and I'm thinking there's gonna be nobody there. And we walked in, it was packed. It was completely full. And to me, that was so beautiful. And like hearing everybody harmonize together, like during the Wedebs, like it's beautiful. And then also when Tabot came out, just seeing everything going on, the Mezmor, the Wedebs, the members doing the Wedebs, it's all beautiful to see all at once. And to see everybody gather outside the church. I think the holiday itself, experiencing it in Ethiopia is like such a beautiful experience that I couldn't really get in America.
Oh, well, so can you share a bit about your background and what you are in your childhood was like during your grown up in America?
So I would say that I had somewhat of a normal American childhood. I grew up in the city. I went to a public school. My family wasn't too very religious, so going into everything, I feel like I had a typical normal American childhood. I feel like I had a normal American childhood. I didn't really have anything out of the way.
So, what is your background history, in your family background history? I think you look like Ethiopian, like your face is like Habesha, but you are not Habesha. So, can you tell us about your family?
Yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about my family. So, my dad is African American, and my mom is Hispanic and Italian.
African American means? Can you?
African American, as in his family. Yeah, his family is native. Like they grew up in America, and so my mom is Hispanic and Italian, and so religiously, I grew up in a Baptist church, a Protestant Baptist church. Growing up, I think that my church had closed down when I was around, maybe I want to say 12. So I hadn't been going to church for a while, and then eventually, as I got older, I became friends with a lot of Ethiopians. So I eventually was actually going, before I converted, I was actually going to an Ethiopian Pentecostal church before I actually converted to Orthodoxy.
Really?
And so my family wasn't too big. Like they went to church frequently, but I wouldn't say they were very religious or very strict about religion. So it wasn't like a big factor in my life.
So you came to the Pentecostal church in Ethiopian Pentecostal church, and then you are here. why, first of all, I would like to ask you, why your Protestant church is closed?
I think I don't know if it was for money reasons or why it closed down, but because I was young, but they ended up building a new one. But yeah, my old church when I was younger, it closed down. I'm not really sure why, to be honest.
Can you tell me, and also can you tell me what is the religion movement and action in the church when you was in the Pentecostal church?
When I was in the Pentecostal church, primarily, I was kind of getting used to it because a friend kind of showed me it. I wasn't used to Ethiopian Pentecostal church. So primarily, I didn't go to the main service. They had like something for like young kids, like college students, where they teach in English. So I would I would go there in the morning, and they would just teach us in English. Sometimes they would sing songs that they have, and stuff like that.
ጥሩ ወደ ነብዩ ልመለስና ነብዩ ከኢትዮጵያ ሄደ ኢትዮጵያ ወደ አሜሪካ ገባ አሜሪካ ላይ ያደገ ካደገ በኋላ ክህነትን ተቀበለ እንዴት ነበር አገልግሎት ትምህርት የአብነት ትምህርቱ ምን ይመስል ነበር
ያው ከተቀበልኩኝ በፊት ያው ቅዳሜ በጧቱ ያው አባጎስ የኛ የቤተክርስቲያኑ አስተዳዳሪ ያስተምሩ ነበር ለጥቂት ጊዜ ያው ሁላችን ወንድሜ ጓደኞቻችን አሁን ሁላችን ያው ዲያቆን ሆነናል እና ዝም ብለን ያው ፊደልን ትንሽ እየተማመርን ነበር ያው ንባብ ያሉትን የዘወትር ጸሎት ወደ ውዳሴ ማርያም እንደዛ አይነት ነበር ከዛ በኋላ ነው ወደ ቅዳሴ የገባ ነው እሱን ቅዳሴ ትንሽ እየተማማርን ከዛ በኋላ ሁኔታችን ታይቶ ነው ወደ ዲቁና እንቀበለው ያው እንደዚህ ሀገሩ ትንሽ ይለያል ክራይቴሪያ የሚባል ነገር እዛ ትንሽ ጉድለት ስላለ ያለውን ወንዶች ያለውን ሰው በእንትን ውስጥ ያሉት ማብቃት ነው ያው ግዴታ ስለሆነ ያው ቤተክርስቲያኑ ይቸገራል በኋላ ያ ዲያቆን ከሌለ ያው ቤተክርስቲያን ያው
አገልግሎቱ መገልገላች
እንደዛ ነው እና በዛ ሁኔታ ታይቶ ነው ያው ዲቁና የተቀበልነው እንደዚህ አይነት ያው በብዙ እንትን ነው አይቶ ምርማሪ ምንም ታይቶ ነው ያው አንድ ሰው ወደ ዲቁና እና ሙሉ ዲያቆን አይደለም እዚህ እንዳየውት ግን እዛ ሙሉ ነው የሚሰጡን እና ያው አባታችን ያስተምሩን ነበር ከዛ በኋላ ያው መሪጌታ ያሬድ የሚባል እንትን መምህር መጥቶ ነበር ከዛ በኋላ ነው ትንሽ ወደ መዝሙር ወደ አቋቋሙ ትንሽ እየተማር ነው ከዛ በኋላ ያው እንትን I think ወደ 2021 ከኮቪድ በኋላ ትንሽ እነ ምረትና ዳዊት ወደኛ ደብር መጡ እና በዛች 4 አመት ብዙ ነው አገልግሎት ያሳዩን ከዛ በፊት ብዙም የቅዳሴ ብቻ ነው የሚመስለን ከዛ በኋላ ያው ወደ ቤታችን ነው የምንሄደው ግን እነሱ ከመጡ በኋላ ያው ማህሌት እየቆምን መዝሙር እየቆምን የተለያየ አይነት አገልግሎት ነው ያስተማሩን ዋዜማም ትንሽ አይሳይቶናል ከዛ በኋላም የውጪ ስቴቶች እየሄድን እዛን እያየነው ትንሽ አንድ ሁለት ነገር እየተማርን ተመልሰን እንመጣለን እንደዛ አይነት ሁኔታ ላይ የነበር ነው እስካሁን ድረስ ያው ትንሽ በራሳችን እንማማራለን ያው እንደ በፊቱ ያው ኃላፊነት ምናምን ስላለን ያው ስራ ስላለ ትምህርት ስላለ ሌላ ኃላፊነት ስላለ ትንሽ እየከበደን መጥቷል ግን በራሳችን እንማማራለን። ኦንላይን ብዙ ሪሶርስ ስላለ በዛ እንጠቅማለን።
Well, let's go to our guest thanks. So, what was your journey, your personal journey or turning point that led you to Orthodox Church? You have to.
Okay, so the turning point for me was, well, for context, at first, I became friends with a lot of Ethiopians from my university. And so oftentimes, some are Pentecostal and some are Orthodox. Sometimes they'll get into arguments. And so that was the first time I ever even heard about Orthodoxy. Before that, I've never even heard about Orthodoxy at all. And so after that, I feel like at the time, I feel like I was trying to become more grounded in my faith. So I started reading more, reading the Bible more. And so as I began to read, I feel like it led me more to disagree with a lot of Protestant views. So then I began to ask one of my friends, Nebu's brother, his name is Diakon Baruch. And so I began to ask him. And so what he told me is he recommended me to talk to Diakon Meret. And so I sat down with Meret. I asked him some questions because I started to get more and more interested in Orthodoxy. And then I kind of sat down with him for like a couple hours, just asking him a bunch of questions. And he answered all my questions, and then went on multiple days where I would ask him more questions. And then eventually I told him like, yeah, I think this is what I want to do going forward. And so for me, at least, that was a real turning point for me, understanding. He kind of taught me about the church history, about the traditions, where everything comes from. And for me, the biggest thing was the church history and the apostolic succession. And that was the biggest turning point of why I wanted to convert to Orthodoxy. And so now where I'm at is they've been, him and as well as all the other deacons at my church, I became close friends with, and they kind of been there to guide me, teach me everything along the way, the traditions of the church, the Zema, etc. So yeah.
So good. What is your baptized name?
Birhane Tensai.
Birhane Tensai, which is good name. And also, what is your about the Orthodox liturgy of the aesthetic, which is the icons, the incense and chants that speak to your soul, and whether the tradition of the that didn't. Can you tell me about this?
Yeah, for me at least, like I've been to Coptic churches before, but for me, what separates it, what makes me really want to be Ethiopian Orthodox, I think it's like from my first time ever coming, I think it's so beautiful how they harmonize together. Like even during like Ahadu, like it's like to hear it is really beautiful. And for me, that was like that was a big reason why I would choose Ethiopian Orthodox over any other church, because I think it's just the hymns. When the whole hymns harmonize together, I think it's just really beautiful to witness. And it's beautiful to experience that and also do it with them. And so for me, that's what made me choose Ethiopian Orthodox over like Coptic or Armenian, etc.
Yeah. So now we are learning the Amharic and also the Ge'ez language, and also you are in the community, in the communion of Qadase. So you have to say something in our liturgy. Agzana view.
Whatever you want, I can help.
Yeah.
ማሮሙ እግዚኦ ወተሳሃሎሙ ለሊቃነ ጳጳሳት ኤጲስቆጶሳት ቀሳውስት ወዲያቆናት ወኩሎሙ ሕዝበ ክርስቲያን. Okay, so
Yes,
that's fine.
it's really good. It's really good.
ጸልዩ በእንተ ሊቅነ አባ ማትያስ አቡነ ርእሰ ኤጲስቆጶሳት ዘሀገር አባይ ለኢትዮጵያ ወዲበ ርእሰ ሀገረ አበዊነ ብፁዕ ጳጳስነ አባ ጴጥሮስ ወኩሎሙ ኤጲስቆጶሳት ቀሳውስት ወዲያቆናት ርቱዓነ ሃይማኖት.
So I have to clap for you. በጣም ጥሩ ነበረ. So you are good.
ትንሽ ትንሽ እየሞከረ እየተለማመደ ብዙ ነው የተማርነው። በዚህ አጭር ጊዜ 8 ወር 7 ወር ይሆናል። በዚህ ሰዓት ውስጥ በጣም ነው የተማረው። ትንሽ ትንሽ ንባቡም እየተለማመደ ነው። ቅዳሴ እየተለማመደ ነው። ከቅርብ ጊዜ በኋላ ይመስለኛል የሚቀበል። ከዛ በኋላ የእሱን እንትን በጣም የመማር ፍላጎት አለው። መማር እና ለማስተማር ከጥቂት ጊዜ በኋላ ይፈልጋል። እንትን ስላለው ፍላጎት ስላለው ደግሞም ትንሽ የተለማመደ ግዕዙም አማርኛው 2 ቋንቋ 3 ቋንቋ ትንሽ ያውቃል እና ለሱ ኢንፍሉዌንሱ ቅድም ያልኩት ብዙ ትልቅ ነው። በሱ ላይ ብዙ እንትን አለው ፖቴንሻል አለው።
እናንተም በጣም ብዙ እየረዳችሁት እንደሆነ አውቃለሁኝ። አሁንም የመጣው ከእናንተ ጋር ነው። ቤተሰብም ፈቅዶለት ነው ከእናንተ ጋር ያረፈው። ከሀገር ወጥቶ ማያቅ ልጅ ነው እናንተ ቤት አርፎ አሁንም ደግሞ ኢትዮጵያን እያያት ያለውና የእናንተም ድጋፍ ቀላል ነው ተብሎ የሚታሰብ አይደለም እና ልትደነቁና ልትመሰገኑ የሚገባችሁ ስራ ነው እየሰራችሁ ያላችሁት ለማለት ነው። So let's go back to tent and how did your family and your community back home react to your conversion to Orthodox Church?
So my family is not too big on religion, so they didn't really have a problem with it. They think it's a good thing, but a lot of times it's kind of hard to explain. Like they don't understand it. Like if I'm leaving the house at 12 a.m. and I say, "Oh, I'm going to church," they don't really get it. Like, you're going to church?
Like, at this time?
Yeah, really? Yeah. So sometimes they don't even believe it. Like, so that's the only thing. They don't really understand it, and sometimes like I'm involved in like the church community or if it's like Bible study, etc. So it takes a lot of my time throughout the week. So sometimes they could see it as like it's taking a lot of my time. So it's just kind of hard for them to understand everything because they don't really come from that background. But they're pretty open about it and welcoming about it.
So they didn't have any doubts by your faith?
A little bit because they don't like when they see it, they don't really understand it because they're not Ethiopian. So they hear like this different language, or like if they hear me listen to like a whatever or a mezmor or something, like they're like confused, like what is this stuff like, or like they don't really understand anything, you know. They're like, are you okay? Like, so they don't really understand. It's just like some language to them. So that's the only thing. They just don't really understand anything that's going on. But my other family's open to it. So like I'll bring occasionally my brother to church or like my little niece to church to try to get them more so into it.
Really?
So they're open-minded.
It's really good. It's really good. So what is your future plan in the Orthodox Church? I have to ask this question.
So sure.
Is priest
Well, I've been learning a lot from the people in the church, whether that's priests or diacons. So that God willing, I'm learning, currently learning to eventually become a deacon in the church.
Yeah.
And also, I really plan on learning more about theology. Because I feel like a big part of the reason why I wanted to become a deacon is also because I want to be able to be a teacher in the church. Eventually, especially to teach people in English. So that way, to bring more English speakers to the church, because I know a lot of people in the church sometimes lack understanding about the importance of things. Like, for example, like they lack the understanding of the importance of communion or confession or these things. So especially people my age. So I feel like a big part of the reason why I want to become a deacon is because I want to be able to teach people the importance of these things so that they can want to go back to the church. They can be more encouraged to go to church and actually understand what's going on, understand why they do the traditions they do. So yeah.
ወደ ነቢዩ ልመለስና ነቢዩ በክህነት በዲቁና እያገለገልክ ነው። የቴድን ፊውቸር ሰምተናል። ማስተማር ይፈልጋል። ቤተክርስቲያኒቱ ላይ በጣም በብዛት መስራት ይፈልጋል። ቴዎሎጂም እንደዚሁ መማር ይፈልጋል። ያንተስ ፍላጎት ወደፊት ምን ላይስ አንተን እንጠብቅ?
እኔ የምመኘው ማስበው በፊውቸሬ ያው ከትምህርት ከጨረስኩ በኋላ ዲግሪን ከያዝኩ በኋላ እዚህ የተወሰነ ጊዜ መምጣት ፈልጋለሁ። አዎ ለመማር አብነቱም የእንትኑን ቲዮሎጂም ያለውን ሁሉንም መማር ፈልጋለሁ። ያ ግዴታችን ነው እንደ ካህናት እንደ ዲያቆናት የራሳችን ሃይማኖትን ማወቅ አለብን እና እሱ ያው አሉ አንዳንድ እዛ የሚያስተምሩ ግን እንደዚህ እንደ ኢትዮጵያ ዋናው አይደለም እና ያው ለተወሰነ ጊዜ ያው እግዚአብሔር ከፈቀደ ያው ስራ አግኝቼ ምናምን እዚህ ለተወሰነ ጊዜ ያሉትን የአብነት ትምህርት እና ከዛ በኋላ የመጽሐፍ ቅዱስ ትምህርት ያሉትን እንትኖች ለመማር ነው። ከዛ በኋላ እንደ ቴረንስ እንዳለ የማስተማር እቅድ አለኝ።
ሳልጠይቅህ ነብዩ ምንድነው የምታጠናው ዩኒቨርሲቲ?
ኢንፎርሜሽን ቴክኖሎጂ
IT. Oh, I think you are
computer science.
Yo. So you are in the same department. That's good. Which is useful for our Orthodox Church to spread the Holy Bible and our religion. So በሚቀጥሉት ጊዜያቶች አንተም በጣም እንጠብቃለን ማለት ነው። So my last question for 10th will be what advice would you give to another person that who is searching from the ancient faith but still I think intermediate by the cultural difference?
Some advice that I would give to them is that to keep in mind that all these things we do, the traditions that we do, they all have meaning behind it. The reason why we fast Friday and Wednesday, the reason why we go to church at a certain time, they all have meaning to it. And it can be hard because even for me, it was hard originally to get used to these things, get used to how strict things are. But it's part of the journey. And it being hard is part of taking up your cross. And so I think some advice I would give to them is just to keep in mind that everything has a meaning behind it. Your struggle has a meaning behind it, and the people of the church, they're only there to guide you. They're only there to make you stronger in your faith, to bring you to Christ.
Yeah.
And so some advice, another piece of advice I would give is to just keep looking into the church fathers, keep understanding the meaning behind it, because it's when you understand the meaning, it makes you want to do it more. Like for me, at least from the start, going to church this early was very hard. Standing for Malit, this is very hard. But when you understand the history behind it, when you understand the reason why we do it, the reason why we fast, the reason why we do these things, it makes you want to struggle. It makes you want to do these things more, regardless of the pain you feel, regardless of how you feel. So my advice to them is to continue to research and look into the reasons behind why we do these traditions.
Yeah, it's really good advice. Thank you for coming in here, my studio.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, thank you. ነቢዩ ወደ አንተ ባንተ እንጠቅለውና የቴድን መምጣት በጣም ግላድ ያደርጋል፣ አድንቃለሁ በእውነት የዲያቆን ምህረትንም ስራ ደግሞ በጣም ከዚህ በላይ በጣም ምን እንዲያድግ የምንመኝለት ልጅ ነው። ወደ አንተ ልምጣና ደግሞ አንተ የኢትዮጵያን ኮሚኒቲዎችን ታውቃቸዋል፣ ልጆቹን ታውቃቸዋል፣ አሁን ምን ላይ እንዳሉ፣ ፍላጎታቸው ምን ላይ እንዳለ፣ አሜሪካ ላይ ምን ቻሌንጅ ሊያደርጋቸው እንደሚችል፣ በተለይ ቅድስት ቤተክርስቲያንን ከማገልገልና ከማወቅ አንጻር ብዙ ቻሌንጅ የሚያደርጓቸው ነገሮች አሉና ያንን ተያይዞ ነው የሆነ የመጨረሻ መልእክትህን?
ያው ቴዲ እንዳለው you have to have a lot of curiosity and not to understand and figure out what certain things mean. Terrence እንዳለው we have to pick up our cross. The whole meaning behind that is to suffer. So for example, አንዳንዴ ማለት አንዳንዴ ሲመጣ ሰውነታችንን ወይ ስጋችን እምቢ ይለናል፣ ተኛ ይለናል። ግን ስታስበው የእግዚአብሔርን ቤት ነው የምትሄደው። ምን ችግር አለው? why do you have to be tired? ዝም ብለህ ተነስና ሂድና ከዛ በኋላ ጥሩ ስሜት ታገኛለህ። አንዳንዴ እናቴ የምትለው ያው ቤተ ክርስቲያን እዛ በሳምንት ውስጥ አንዴ ነው፣ እሁድ ላይ ነው። እንደዚህ እንደ ኢትዮጵያ በየቀኑ አይደለም። ሰው እሱን አንዱም ሰንበት ብንቀር ያው የሙሉን ሳምንቱ ያው ይቅር ይለናል፣ ስሜት ይሰማናል። እና ለሱ ተብሎ ያው መምጣት አለብን። እና advice የምሰጣው ለሚፈልጉ so for those that are
he struggled to speak.
I know ትንሽ የከበደኝ ነው ግን for those that are seeking to join or are interested, I would also say follow the blueprint of what Terrence did, is to surround yourselves with people that know a little bit of the faith, right? Surround yourselves with the local deacons at your local parish. Surround yourselves, try to get in contact with a confession father, someone who can guide you and answer your questions, as well as participating in the liturgy, as well as going to Mahalits and other ceremonies and services, participating in Bible studies, understanding and learning as much as possible. Because it'll be very easy for you to accept and continue on with that faith. And kazawala, once you are officially Orthodox, that doesn't mean abaka malet አይደለም መቀጠል አለብህ. It's continue, pick up your cross, continue suffering. So you have to fast, you have to be in repentance. ብዙ አይነት you have to hold the sacraments, obtained by the sacraments. So እነዚህ ሁሉ አጠቃሎ no, I think advice የምሰጠው you have to be curious about their faith, and then once you understand your faith, you have to be a defender of the faith.
I think Tent will be a defender. And also he baptized a lot of people that miss in the US. So this is a good conversation with you. Both of you, I will thank you. Thank you for you give me your gold time. So በጣም ነው የማመሰግናችሁ። ተመልካቾቻችን የምትሉት የምትጨምሩት ካለ you can add something what you want to say if there is any.
Oh, okay. What I want to say is I kind of want to add on to what Nabi said. I think an important thing for us to remember in Orthodoxy is to remember not to be at a standstill, to continue to grow in our faith. You know, a lot of people in Orthodoxy often, they get complacent where they're at. and they don't continue to grow, as in like we need to continue to pray, to continue to go to confession, continue to seek out Christ and take communion, because a lot of people lack the understanding. They get complacent. They think they repented, etc. I think it's important to keep in mind for us, for beginners in Orthodox, for beginners, people who have been there for their entire lives, that we just continue to grow and continue to repent and seek Christ. Maybe if you have did that.
አይ ነው ብዙም የምለው የለም እናመሰግናችኋለን for hosting us. I think this is a very fruitful conversation. But yes,
thank you. የተወደዳችሁ ተመልካቾቻችን ስትከታተሉት የነበረው ባህረ ጥበባት ቴሌቪዥን ነበረ። ዛሬ ቆይታ ያደረኩት ከእንቁ ልጆቻችን ጋር ነበር። ሁለቱም ከሰሜን አሜሪካ ነው የመጡት። በቅድስት ቤተክርስቲያናችን በክህነት የሚያገለግል ወንድማችን አለ። ተጨማሪ ደግሞ በዲያቆን ምህረት ትምህርት አማካኝነት ወደ ክርስትና የመጣ ቴንት የተባለ ወዳጃችን ወንድማችን አለ። እሱንም በትልቅ ማዕረግ የምንጠብቀው ወንድማችን ነው የሚሆነው። ሁለቱም ወርቅ የሆነ ጊዜያቸውን ሰጥተውኝ አብረውኝ ቆይታ አድርገው ነበረ። እንግዲህ የእንግሊዝኛ ኮንቨርሴሽናችን ታትማች ጥሩ ባይሆንም ብዙዎቹ አሜሪካ ላይ ያሉ ሰዎች እንደሚማሩበት ተስፋ አደርጋለሁኝ። ትማሩበታላችሁ ብዬ አስባለሁኝ። አብሬያችሁ የነበርኩት እኔ ቴዎድሮስ ለገሰ ነበርኩኝ። ከቀሪ መርሃ ግብራችን ጋር ቆይታ እንድታደርጉ ግብዣዬ ነው። መልካም ጊዜ ይሁንላችሁ።